chances are you're going crazy being cooped up. Well, we're an essential business here at the thingsgreen.com botanical garden, so we're able to get out and pick some flowers. Maybe you could do this as well. It's a fun little thing to kind of stimulate your mind and get out there, assess your plants, and see what's going on. So here we have a grandiflora rose. You can tell it's grandiflora for how tall it is, and that it only has one rose per major branch over here. Isn't that thing gorgeous? This is the size right here that I like to pick. And look, I got some other posies here. Look, that's pretty. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make a little flower thingamajiggy, and look at the difference in the color of this one. Look at that. I mean, that's what it's going to look like in a day now. So I'm not good. Yeah, I'll just pick this too. Okay. So what we're going to do next here is, as we travail along, I happen to have another plant here. This one here is a Florabunda. Now, Florabunda, like the name kind of intends, flora, flowers, bunda for a whole lot. So that's what we have here. We have a whole lot of flower activity going on. And look at the difference. See how this one just grows on just one little stem? Well, this right here has the same type of stem. By the way, I am getting shish kebab. But look at the abundance of flowers. Flora Bunda. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this spray, when you have a whole bunch like this is talking to me. So I'm going to take this whole spray right here. I'm going to take it down over here. I'm not worried about my cut right now, but we are going to cut it. Booyah! It is gone. It is out of here. And let's see. I want to take another one. See, these flowers are already spent for the most part. I'm going to take it and I'll show you what we'll do. Even though it's spent. That's what's really cool about these. Let's come over here and we're going to show you what's going to happen with these beautiful flowers and how it's just going to brighten up your day. It will. Now, if you don't have flowers, call your neighbor and say, hey, look it, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing with your flowers. I'm going to come over there right now. Lock yourself in the house and you will be able to do this. Okay, you're going to take your flowers. Always ask for permission. All right, so I have a vase, and actually I have two vases. We're going to bookend these things. I have a little bit of H2O, and I have some sugar. So before I go any further, I'm going to put a little bit of sugar inside of this water because it's going to help save this. Oh man, I made a mess. A little bit inside. And you only need just about a teaspoon. I think this is probably a little bit too much. You should really change your water regularly, so just put that inside just like that. That's all you have to do. And because that didn't do any good. And because I'm already going to have flowers put in here, I think I'm going to wet the whistle a little bit and put some water inside as well. Now this is not hot water. So then you want to take and make sure you kind of mix it up so it dilutes, because you don't want water on the bottom. Technically speaking, if you want this to work properly, we should have really cut these underwater, but there's a little social distancing going on right now over at the local pool, so we can't do that, and they usually frown when I bring my scuba gear when people are swimming. Okay, so let's do this first one. This right here again is a Florabunda spray. This is just absolutely beautiful. These will eventually end up opening all the way up. I'm going to cut these leaves off down here, and then I'm also going to measure it based on how I want it to sit inside. My stem is down here. It's going to work just fine. So we're going to put this just right in here, just like that. Now, we can leave that alone, or we can doll it up. And since I picked two other flowers over here, I think if we put another flower right here, that would be kind of good. Now this one and this one is almost the same size. So maybe we'll put the one that's budded out instead. And we're going to put this right about right here, so I'm going to have to cut this probably right there to let it sit. We don't need these leaves in the water. Now I do have a bunch of spines on these things. If you want, you can cut them off. I actually have a little tool that strips these, but what are you going to do? Okay, so we're going to take this. You see how it's coming together? You don't really need any kind of plant know-how to do something like this. Look how this is just coming together. Oh my, oh my, oh my. This one's a little bit on the taller side. I'm okay with that. Now, I'm actually going to leave it like this. And the reason being is we have, no, we'll do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to do one more. I don't have enough. There we go. Not enough here. You want to do things in odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And look at that. That's going to be gorgeous. These are all going to open up. Now, I showed you how I picked this one, and these are already open. These are spent. I don't want these flowers because it's the smaller ones that are going to give me my bang for my buck. Doesn't that just hurt you to know that we cut this out? Oh, and then look at this right here. See this right here? This is already spent. So we're just going to cut it off right there. Again, we're going to go down to the bottom. And, you know, I have to determine if I'm going to keep this or not. If I just put this in there, yeah, I think I will. Watch this. Watch this. This is going to give another perspective. Just like that. Now we kind of have an open hole right here. We're going to fake the world out, and we're going to put this flower, and this works good because you see it's bigger, and then you have the smaller ones. But we want to put it right about right in there like that. And you know what? I'm just going to take off the leaves off of this one. Now, the worst part of this whole thing that I'm doing right now, I have nobody to clean up after me. Got to clean up our mess afterwards. All right, see what happened there? Look at that. Look at that. Let's put a little more water in here because we could use it. Helicopters outside. I wonder if they're looking for me. And then we're going to put some more color in here just to brighten it up. Look at this. This is awesome. This is something you can do. You could do it with your kids. It is floral arranging 101. There are no rules. Just get some plants that aren't poisonous, put them all together, and watch them. Look at that. It's just that simple. Have a good day, everybody.